Okay, so I haven't made a video in a year. So, hello. How have we all been? I didn't know how to come back and start my videos again. I was like, do I do like a vlog? Do I act like nothing's happened? And then I thought, you know what? I'll just do like a sit down catch up. Let's have a little conversation. Let's have a little update session and just sort of tell you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, what's happened in my year, any life changes and stuff like that. Because we did a bit of the 360. We've got quite a few, to be honest. So yeah, let's rock and roll. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to start with like a little recap of my year because I haven't spoken to you guys in a year and it feels so good to be making videos again because I love this. I love making videos. So I guess let's take it back to last summer. Last summer, my relationship ended. Well, it didn't really end in summer, but basically I found shit on his phone. And yeah, it turns out he cheated on me. And other things had been happening. Our relationship had been over for a while, to be honest. I just wasn't aware of the amount of disrespect and abuse and shit that I was going through until I was like out of it. So over summer, we sort of were like, do we work on it? Do we not? Kind of thing. I'm not going to slate anyone. I'm not going to go into too much detail. But basically, after summer last year, planned a holiday, planned a little girls trip, went to Prague, came back, and then it was like, okay, this relationship is officially over. Yeah, so that happened, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm single, I'm free, I'm a new woman, like, this is crazy. And then I moved into my new accommodation, my student accommodation. I'd obviously lived with my ex for like a whole year, so my whole uni experience sort of revolved around him. And I was sort of now like, oh my God, like, I get to have the uni experience. Anyway, so come into third year, I move into my new student accommodation, and I meet these amazing people. I meet like my friendship soulmates and my new soulmate. Like honestly, it was like wow, because for the past like 2 years of my uni life, I was like, what is going on? Because everyone talks about uni like it's meant to be this life-changing, you meet your best friends, and I was like, bitch, where? Like I had made really good friends, I had made my best friends, but I didn't have that group, I didn't get that like vibe, and COVID probably messed up a lot. But yeah, I finally was in third year and I was like, wow, I'm getting this vibe. So we did have a lot of late nights, we did have a lot of drinking, we did all that. I did have a bit of ups and downs, but it was nothing big enough that I couldn't handle. I was taking my meds, it was just a beautiful year. And yeah, so I finished my dance and drama degree. I got a first, which is like, go me, go Team Morgan. It was difficult. They made us like do half our degree in our rooms, like trying to dance in our room. And you guys know uni rooms are like 1 meter by 1 meter, but we made it work. And I literally like I posted my dance videos on this channel, and I think like the first time I've really posted about dance, because it's so weird that like I did a whole degree in dance and a degree in like drama, and I didn't really post about it, to be honest, because I think I was still really insecure about it. I was like, no, I can't really dance. And now I'm like, you can, obviously. I hope so. No, you can dance. So yeah, I was doing like all my different assignments and stuff, and then I did make like a couple of vlogs. I did make some vlogs and I did make some try-on hauls, but it was just like the editing, like I just didn't feel like I had time to do the editing. So yeah, and this whole year I've been really actively trying to sort out me and my like self-care and my self-love and my body love, because a year and a half ago I was not in a good place. I hated myself, I hated my body. Every day I'd look in the mirror and I'd be like, you're disgusting. I had really disordered eating. I didn't treat myself kindly at all, and the people around me didn't either, so I wasn't aware of how bad it was. And yeah, so this year I've been working on me. I've posted a lot on Instagram. I post like, this is okay. If your body looks like this is okay. And in my head, if I saw it on Instagram, on social media, I went, oh, no, it is okay. It's really weird how that was like the correlation, but Instagram really helped me. Yeah, because I was in such a bad, dark place with it all, with my mental health, with my body. I really hated myself, and I think that just getting myself out of a toxic relationship was just like a step on a staircase I didn't even know I was walking up. And then posting on Instagram, self-love, body love, I've just, you know, I think I would say I've blossomed, I think, this year. In reflection, I feel like it's been a really good year for me. It was a really good year, and I I think in that process of like transformation, I don't know, I feel like I sound really cringy, but in this process, I sort of didn't know where to vlog or what to vlog, because I always want to be honest with you guys up front about who I am, where I'm at, and all this stuff. And I felt like I was just in transition of becoming a new me, and I didn't feel comfortable or in a place where I could share it with you guys, because one day I might say one thing, I'm good, I'm great, and the next day I'd be like, no, I'm really not. And I feel like I wasn't comfortable in myself at that point for me to be like, let's get on camera, let's tell you guys stuff, and let's pretend I'm okay, when, you know, I might not have been. So I'm back, guys. I feel like I know who I am now. Because I think when you get out of a relationship, when you get out of a very long-term like relationship, you need to figure out who you are again, because you build your life around that person, and you build your self-esteem and your self-worth around that other person a lot of the time. And it's really unhealthy thing to do, but it does happen. I think that getting out of that relationship was the best thing I could have ever done, because that was just a black hole of just life sucking. Like, I look at pictures and I literally look like a different person. Like, I posted it on my Instagram as well. Like, I like pops up on my Snapchat and stuff of like pictures of me, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't even recognize myself. I just look more alive now, and I think it just shows how low I really was, and how bad the environment that I was in was, and the people. It was just, yeah. So that was my year. Did I miss anything? It's been a bit of a weird, well, it's been summer. So this summer I've just basically worked, became a camp manager, went around the country. They'd put me in hotels, and I would just like be their camp manager at a children's camp for like a week, and then I'd move location. But I finished that job, and I'm just basically taking a gap year of just self-loving me. I did want to go to Japan and teach for a year with my boyfriend. Yeah, I've got a boyfriend now, guys. We'll talk about that in a second. But that was the plan, to go to Japan and teach for a year. But COVID is still here. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But going back to it, I do have a boyfriend now. I was very much like, no, I'm done with dating. I'm going to be single. I'm going to be free. But then I met someone. This is so cliche. And he's amazing. I am so in love. I am head over heels. But it's a weird thing, because I think in this relationship, I'm not in a position where I'm like, if he says I'm not okay, then I'm not okay. Like, I think in my previous relationship, I put so much of who I am on them. As in, if they didn't say I was a good person, then I wasn't a good person. Or if they didn't say I was worthy, then I'm not worthy. You know, it was just a toxic spiral of, I'm nothing without them. And I generally believe that. And in my new relationship, I'm like, no, I actually am the shit. Like, honey, I'm a 10. Because they're like, hell yeah you are, babe. Hell yeah you are. And I'm like, yes. Ignore the spot cream. I'm editing, and I'm going to re-explain this because I feel like I explained this really badly. But basically, in my past relationship, I thought that they were a 10 out of 10, and I thought I was a literal 0. Like, I thought I was worthless. I thought there was just nothing about me that was good. And I convinced myself of this, and they also convinced me through their actions, through their words, through the way they talked to me, what they said to me. And yeah, I literally thought like I had no value in this world, and without them I had no value, and I thought they were the best thing in my life, and I thought without them I'm nothing. And yeah, so literally that meant that they could treat me however they wanted, and I would let them, because for some reason I deserved it, because I was a 0 out of 10, and also it must be my fault, or it must be because of me, because, you know, they're amazing and I'm nothing. And I slowly started realising how bad it was, and how bad they treat me. And when I finally like got out of the relationship, I started working on it, and I realised my worth, and I realised like, no, like, Morgan, you are a 10 out of 10. Yes, you are. And if anyone's watching this, you're also a 10 out of 10. And then I got into my new relationship, and like, he's like, yeah, baby, you are a 10 out of 10. Like, you should know that. And then I'd be like saying to him, I'd be like, you know, you treat me so well. Like, you're so nice to me. Like, you make me feel beautiful. You're so kind to me. Like, you make me feel like I'm honestly like the prettiest girl in the world. And he literally looks at me and he's like, that's the bare minimum? Like, why are you thanking me for the bare minimum?
And I was like, baffled. I was baffled. I was like, oh my God. When someone tells you that the bare minimum is literally what you think is amazing, you realise like where your standards were. And my standards were, hell wasn't low enough. Like, Jesus Christ. So anyway, I learnt my worth, basically.
So yeah, I'm in a great relationship and I'm in a great place with myself. I do feel a bit uneasy about the future right now, I wouldn't lie. I am having a bit of like some down days about it because I feel like I'm in such an uneasy place of anything can happen right now. Like I could go do anything I want to, and I think that choice is making me feel a bit anxious, but it's fine. It's a good anxiety. Yeah, I think that's my little life update. Has anything else been happening? I moved house. That happened. Did I do anything else? I still don't know how to drive. That is still something I need to do.
I'd like to announce I am doing my driving lessons now, and I've got my theory test on Friday. So well done, Morgan. You get in there.
Friendship wise, I'm still in love with my girls. Nothing much has really changed. I pierced my ears again. My acne is sort of semi-back, but it's not. But I also know in my head, like I don't need to stress out about that because I do see a dermatologist now. Do I have any new hobbies or anything? I got into like ring making for like a solid second. I can actually show you guys my rings. Wait, let me show you guys my rings. These are my little clay babies. These are my little clay rings that I've made. Blue one. And these are my failed ones. The duck melted, so he's a cutie. So I've made some rings for a while. I'm in love with the gym. I'm still doing my own thing. And I'm just glad to be back, guys. I'm glad that I can get back into vlogging again because I really enjoy vlogging and I really enjoy catching up with you guys and talking to you guys. So yeah, that's my little life update now. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the video here because I've just talked absolute nonsense for like a good, it says 17 minutes, but I'm hoping to edit it down because it can't be that long. But I'm gonna love you and leave you. Comment down below any specific videos you guys want to be seeing. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you want to. Dislike it if you want to as well. Up to you, preferably a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.